Hello friends, today is the 14th day of Flutter and today we are going to see the card widget. Now card is a sheet used to represent the information related to each other such as an album, a geographical location, contact details etc. A card in a Flutter is a rounded corner shape and has a shadow. We mainly use it to store the content and actions of a single object. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create a card widget in Flutter. We will also learn how to customize the card widget. Now card creation in Flutter is very simple. We just need to call the card widget and then pass some of its property. So the properties provided by the card widget are border on foreground to give some border in front of a child. Second one is color to give some background color to the card. Elevation to give some shadow size below the card. Margin margin is used to customize the card's outer space. Shape to specify the shape of the card. Shadow color to give some color to its shadow, and we can clip the card widget. Now we will jump to the coding section. So we will create one card widget. So first of all, we will create one child of our container, and inside that we will create card. Now first of all, we will give some height and width to our container. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now this card widget will also take the background color of the body. Still we can see one bordered line curved container which is the card widget inside the container. Now we will make this container at center by using the center widget. Now you can see now this container is at center. Now we will change the color of our card so that we can see where our card is actually located. So we can choose any of the color like this. So here is one card widget which is by default having some curved border. So we can change its border shape by using the shape property. So we are going to use rounded rectangular button widget. Now we will use the border radius. Now just border radius dot circular, and we will give some circular radius to our card. So now you can see the curve is increased as we have increased the radius. Now we can also increase some more. Now you can see. Now we will create child of our card widget. Now inside column we will create children. Now we can also give some elevation to our. So we will give it elevation as 10. Now you can see some shadow is created. You can remove it, like after removing it you can see the shadow is removed. Now just add that. Now hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see one shadow is there. So this is the elevation property. Now we can create multiple children of our column widget. So first of all we will use the main axis size property. We will do it minimum. Now we will create some children. So the first children will be list tile. Now inside this list tile, we will have some leading icons at the starting. Now here is this. We can also give some size to this. Okay. Now we'll give some padding to our data. Okay, this is not adding padding to the content, so we will add the padding to our list style widget. We will increase this padding. Okay, now we will give title. Just hit Control and S. Now we can also give some styling this text. We will increase the font size to about 20. Okay. Okay, we have used font weight. Now we can specify the color. That should be white. Okay. It is not so great. Okay. Just increase to somewhat 30. Now it's perfect. We will also change the color of our icon. Yeah. It's great. We will also make this text color as blue. Now just hit Ctrl and S. The previous one was better. Now we will give some subtitle to our list style. So we can also give some styling to it. We just increase the font weight. It will be yeah. Now we will create two buttons by using this button bar widget, which will place two different buttons horizontally. So this button bar is having children property, so that we can specify multiple children inside it. So first we will create raised button, first raised button, and we'll have the child as text. So this is the first one. We will give some color to our okay. We have changed the color of the card. Okay, yeah, it is yellow. We will similarly create another button. Okay, we have to also use this onPressed attribute, as these two are the required parameters. Now you can see without this onPressed attribute, the color of the button wasn't changed. So we have to specify this property. Now here also we have to specify this onPress, otherwise it will be disabled by default. So the color and all the thing will not be changed. So also we can, instead of specifying this text, we can use icons. So icons dot contact, or we can use this call. This will be better. Yeah, here you can see, or else we can use the floating expanded button, floating extended. Okay, unpressed will be null. We will give it label as text contact, and the icon will be icons dot call. So here is this but floating extended button. Similarly, we can create the second button. So this was all about the card widget. Now we will just change the title of our app bar. Now similarly, you can create multiple cards in your app. Hello friends, today is the 15th day of Flutter, and today we are going to see two properties that are provided by the scaffold widget, which we have seen earlier, and that we will see in this video in the little deeper part. So the first one is drawer and the second one is tab bar. Now the drawer is an invisible side screen, and it is a sliding left menu that generally contains important links in the application and occupies half of the screen when displayed. So we will see this drawer, uh, how to create this drawer in this video, and the second one is the tab bar. So tab bar can be at bottom side or at the top side, and that using that tab bar we will have icons at the top of our page, and we can manipulate the screens by clicking on that tab. So let's jump to the coding part. So here is the app which we have created in the last video. So today we are going to create. So this is the drawer property that is provided by our scaffold widget. So we will create drawer by using this drawer widget. Now inside that we will use list view. Now inside list view we will give it first of all some padding. Now we will create children of this list view. Now the first children will be user account drawer header. Now inside this we will first of all give account name. That will be the name of the user. Specify it as Sneha. Now we will give account email. Now we can also give current account picture, and we will inside this we will create circle avatar. Now inside this circle avatar we will give it some background color, and we will create one child. Now inside this child we can specify, we can use any of the widget like text or image. So I will be using this asset. I will specify the I am having this image in my assets folder. Now I can also specify the width. That should be 50. Okay, just increase it to 60, and height should also be 60. Now just hit Control and S. Now here one three lines, that this is called the menu icon will be visible. So on clicking this, one drawer will open. So here is this drawer. We have created one circular avatar, and inside that we have given the account name, account email, and one image. Now just close this. Now I will wrap this image. Okay, instead of using this circle avatar, I will use container, and will remove this all. Now we'll give some height and width. That should be 60, and width should be 60. Now just hit Control and S. Now we have to change the color. For that I will use this decoration, box decoration. Inside that I will specify the color. That should be color dot white. Just hit Control and S. Now you can see one container is created. Now I will give it border radius dot circular, and the radius should be 100, so that I can have one circular container. So here is Now we will use the image property to display the image. So for that we have to use the decoration image method. Inside that image property, now we are going to use assets image. So now we have to specify the path. .png. Okay, jpg. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now we have to fit it inside the screen. So box fit dot fill. Okay, just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see that the container is filled. We can also use it contain. Now it is not. Okay, just use cover. Now it's good. Now we will create another children, that is list tile, to specify. Now the leading will be the icon dot home. Title can be home. Just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see we have created one menu, that is home. Now we can specify the on tap property so that anyone can, if anyone is tapping on this, he or she can go to some page. So for that we will create one page. Okay, just create one class state plus home page, and that is having one container. Inside that the child will be text. Just hit Ctrl and S. We have to call this on tab property. So just call that home page. I just hit Ctrl and S. Now on tapping this home page, okay, we have to push this. So that section will see how to route our page, that we will see in the later part. Till that we will create 1-2 more list type. Settings. So these are the menu available. So this is all about the drawer part. Now we will see how to create tab bar. So here we have inside this we have created one container for storing the image, account name, account email, and some icons and text. So we will remove this Okay, no need to remove, just grab it. Okay, so we are going to use another property, that is tabs. Okay, we have to use that inside. Okay, now inside this we are going to use tab bar. So we will create tabs, different tabs that can be similar to our navigation bar. So the first will be home. Okay. We don't have to use this text widget for this. Home. Just hit Ctrl and S. Okay, we are having some error, that is no tab. Okay, so first of all, so we are going to remove this whole thing. Okay, just remove from here. Now we will change this title as tab bar. Now will be default tab controller. Now inside this we will specify the length, that how many tabs we want. Now we will create child scaffold. Now app bar. Now we will give it title as bar. Now hit Ctrl and S. We can change the color. Okay. Now we will create some tabs. For that we will use tab bar widget. Now we will specify tabs. So as we are having length 3, so we have to create 3 tabs. Now we can give some icon to that. First will be home. Okay. The text should be just we are going to copy this. We'll create 3 tabs. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see we have created 3 tabs. Now we will change the icon. Second should be setting. Third should be local grocery store. We will also change the text. Just hit Ctrl and S to see the changes. Now you can see we have created 3 tabs. Now we will create individual page for all the 3 tabs. So for that, inside this scaffold we will create body of tab bar view. Okay, and we will specify the children of this tab bar. So first will be the home page. So you can see here what we are having length. Okay, we have specified length 3, so we have to specify 3 children. Just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see this, all the 3 tabs are linked to the same page. So we will create different class for all these 3 tabs. So the second one should be setting page, and the third one should be store. Now we will hit Control and OK. Still haven't changed. The third one is store page. Now you can see the content will be changed. Okay, the text should be different. So for setting page, it should be setting. For store page, it should be store. Now you can see the text has been changed. Now we will wrap the container inside the center widget, so this text will be at center, and we will give some styling to our text. So going to just increase the font size to 60. Okay, just copy this, paste it over here, wrap it inside center widget, paste it over here, wrap the container inside the center widget. Now hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see the text has been moved to the center. So this was all about the tab bar property, which is provided by the scaffold widget. So thank you.